But we are also learning, meanwhile, more about the terror threat here in the United States. CIA Director John Brennan has stated that he believes the Istanbul attack bears the hallmarks of ISIS's depravity and says he would be surprised if the group is not plotting the same kind of attack in America.
If anybody here believes that the U.S. homeland is hermetically sealed and that the Daesh or ISIL would not consider that, I think I would guard against that.
And Justice and Homeland Security correspondent Jeff Pegues joins us now from Washington. And Jeff, as this investigation continues now, what do we know about the suicide bombers so far?
Well, yesterday we reported that the theory was that they may have been Chechens. Now we're getting more specifics as the investigation unfolds. We're being told that one was Chechen, the other two from Uzbekistan and Kyrgyzstan. So investigators are getting a better idea of who these three people are. They've been using DNA to help them identify them, but still no claim of responsibility. But as you've heard by now, this attack had the hallmarks of ISIS, and U.S. intelligence and law enforcement officials are sticking to that right now.
We saw CIA Director John Brennan say, in saying that this attack in Istanbul had the hallmarks of ISIS's depravity, also say that he wouldn't be surprised if ISIS wasn't already, again, plotting a similar attack here in the U.S. Is there any other sort of security to add to what we already have?
Well, yeah, his warnings, they always sound sort of ominous, and we obviously covering this beat, I follow what he says very closely, but that is the reality here. How do you stop something like this when, and this is what the CIA director and others have said, when these people are committed to dying? These are operations where it's fairly easy, according to the CIA director, to put together one of these suicide vests. And so if these killers are prepared to die, how do you stop that? You can only extend the perimeter of these airports and their security so much. So the reality is it is hard, extremely difficult to stop this kind of attack. The only way to do it is to really stop it with intelligence before it gets to this point. It's a mixture of intelligence, it's a mixture of police work and legislation, and that's really the only way to prevent something like this, because as we've seen with each one of these incidents, Brussels and now Istanbul, these are killers who are prepared to die. But before they do that, they want to create as much havoc and take as many lives as possible.
And they will find lines at an airport wherever they may be. Jeff Pegues in Washington, we appreciate it.